What if the very thing you've been chasing is the reason you're lost? What if every step you take, every decision you make, is a move further away from your true self, from your destiny? The mind, sharp as it is, can trick even the most intelligent. It can build illusions so convincing that you lose sight of what you were meant to become. You, a man of reason, drowning in the very distraction you created. But what if that distraction is not accidental? What if it is, in fact, a trap, set by none other than the mind itself? You've been taught that success comes from logic, from planning, from mastering the elements of life, yet you're stuck in the same cycle, chasing the wrong things. The women, the fleeting pleasures, the validation, these are nothing but distractions, smoke screens designed to keep you running in circles. You think they're the key to fulfillment, but in truth, they are the walls closing in on your potential. You believe the pursuit of these desires is your destiny, but it is instead the very thing eroding the foundation of your soul. The more you chase, the further you drift from the life you were meant to live. And what about time? How much more of it must slip through your fingers before you realize? Time is the only thing you can never get back. The hours you spend consumed by empty pursuits are hours you will never recover. Every moment wasted in the pursuit of the wrong woman is a moment spent neglecting the greater purpose that calls to you. Can you hear it? That faint whisper of destiny, just beyond your reach, drowned out by the noise of your own desires. Every choice you make, no matter how small, builds a future that you can't undo. Every step away from clarity leads you deeper into the fog of confusion. This is not just a matter of choosing the wrong companion. It is about choosing the wrong path altogether. The wrong woman isn't just a distraction. She is a manifestation of everything you've neglected. She is the mirror of your inner chaos, the reflection of a man who has lost his own center. And so, as you chase her, you are chasing a version of yourself that doesn't exist. A phantom, a shadow. The real you is somewhere far off, waiting for you to stop running, to wake up from the illusion. But by the time you realize this truth, how much of your time will be lost? How much of your potential will be sacrificed? There is a truth hidden beneath the layers of your intellect, a truth that Einstein himself understood. It's not about chasing, it's about focusing. It's not about winning the approval of others. It's about aligning with your own purpose, your own destiny. The intelligent man must understand that his energy, his mind, his time are not limitless resources to be squandered. They are the very tools that will carve the path to his true life. So ask yourself, as you sit at the crossroads of distraction and purpose, what will you choose? Will you keep running in circles, or will you finally step into the life that was waiting for you all along? The choice is yours, but make it wisely. For once the clock has run out, there are no second chances. Time, it slips away. Every tick of the clock is a reminder that you are not getting back what you lost. You think you are busy, that the rush of life is a sign of purpose. But what if the constant movement is just a mirage? What if the race you're running is leading you nowhere? You are constantly chasing something, but every step forward feels like a step deeper into a void. The women, the fleeting moments, the praise, they come and go. But time doesn't wait for you. Time doesn't care if you're ready or not. It continues to erode your chances, your potential, your destiny. You stand there, caught between the present and the future, watching the seconds drain away, unable to stop them. And yet, there you are, still chasing, still hoping that somehow you will catch up, but you won't. The moment you try to grasp time, it slips through your fingers. It's a cruel joke, isn't it? That you, so brilliant, so capable, would be outsmarted by something as simple as time. You've convinced yourself that there's a path to greatness, but in reality you've already strayed so far from it that it's barely a memory. Each decision, each distraction pulls you farther from the essence of who you are meant to be. You trade mission for diversion, purpose for pleasure. The men around you, they know the same emptiness. They fill their lives with shallow pursuits, thinking that they are doing something meaningful, but all they are doing is killing time. They don't realize that time, once lost, is never found again. And so, they live without purpose, without clarity, but deep inside a voice whispers. You hear it sometimes when the noise dies down. It calls you back to what you were meant to do. But you push it away because it's easier to drown in distractions than to face the truth that you are wasting the one thing that truly matters. The truth is, you are afraid. Afraid of being forgotten. Afraid of living a life that is nothing but a hollow echo of what it could have been. Every day that passes is a reminder that you may never fulfill your potential, that the brilliance inside you may never see the light of day. The genius you carry, the intelligence you have honed, the ideas that once set fire to your soul, they are slipping away, unnoticed, unseen. And the worst part? You are the one who is letting it happen. You are the one who is choosing the wrong path, the wrong distractions. The women, the fleeting pleasures, the approval of others, they are the chains that keep you from what you truly are. They are the silences that scream louder than any words. And still, you chase them thinking they will fulfill you. But they won't. They never will. In this quiet, hidden truth, there is a pain, a gnawing ache that you cannot ignore. It's the pain of potential unfulfilled. It's the pain of knowing that you could have been more, done more, and yet here you are, stuck in the same place, waiting for something to change. But nothing changes until you change. Until you stop running and start walking the path that only you can walk. Until you listen to the whispers of your true self, buried deep within. Only then will you begin to reclaim the time you've lost, to unearth the destiny that still lies within your grasp. But the question remains, will you? Or will you continue to let the silence scream louder than your own purpose? You have been living in a lie, a self-made illusion that convinces you that chasing the wrong things is the right way to live. You have been misled, not by the world, but by your own mind. It feeds you distractions, traps you in fleeting pleasures, and whispers sweet nothings that make you believe you are living, when in reality, you are simply surviving. This is not the life you were meant to lead. The life you are meant to lead is one of clarity, one of purpose, one where every moment is a step towards the greatness you were born to achieve. But you have to choose it. You have to wake up, see through the fog, and walk away from the distractions that hold you captive. You have to step into the light of your own destiny, even if it means leaving behind everything you've ever known. The pain you feel is not just from the choices you made. It's the ache of unrealized potential, of a mind left to wander without direction. You were born with a mind capable of moving mountains, capable of shaping the world in ways that others can only dream of. But somewhere along the way, you lost sight of that. You let the world, with its distractions and illusions, steal your focus. You let others define your worth. Let their desires and their judgments dictate how you lived. But here's the truth. You were never meant to live by their rules. You were never meant to be distracted by what doesn't matter. The true test of your genius is whether you can rise above the noise, whether you can reclaim your time and your purpose. The world tells you to chase pleasure, to seek validation, to fill the emptiness with anything and everything. But these are the lies that keep you bound to mediocrity. The more you chase, the further you drift from your true purpose. It's like trying to catch the wind. No matter how hard you run, no matter how fast you go, you can never hold it. The moment you stop chasing, you realize that the wind was never meant to be caught. It was meant to remind you of your own power, the power to shape your own destiny, to create the life you were born to live. But you have to stop running, stop chasing, and start living with intention. The time you waste chasing things that don't matter is the time you will never get back. But it's not just the time that slips away. It's the pieces of yourself that you lose along the way. Every time you chase something that doesn't align with your true purpose, you lose a little more of who you are. The distractions are not just external, they are internal too. They pull at your very essence, stripping you of your focus, your clarity, your power. You begin to doubt yourself, to question whether you are truly capable of achieving greatness. The distractions become your identity, and before long you forget who you were before they took hold of you. But deep inside, the truth still remains. You were born for more. You were meant to do more. It's time to remember that truth. And when you start to remember, you'll feel the weight of the silence that's been growing inside you. It's the silence of untapped potential. It's the silence of a man who knows he has more to give, but hasn't yet found the courage to give it. This silence speaks louder than words. It is the pain of missed opportunities, the regret of not having lived fully, of not having taken the risks that could have set you free. The silence isn't empty. It's full of the things you've yet to accomplish, the things you've left undone, and it will only grow louder until you face it, until you take action. The choice is yours. Will you continue to live in the silence, or will you answer its call? The genius inside you is still there. It hasn't vanished, hasn't been erased. But it needs your attention. It needs your focus, your clarity. You must reclaim your time, your energy, and your mind. You must stop allowing distractions to steal the best parts of you. The world will try to pull you in every direction, but you must resist. Your mind is your most powerful weapon, and it is time to use it. Time is slipping away, but it's not too late. Not yet. If you can break free from the chains of distraction, if you can silence the noise and listen to the truth within you, you will find your purpose again. And when you do, you will see that all along, it was never about chasing. It was about focusing, about choosing what truly matters. There is a cold truth that you have been avoiding, one that gnaws at your soul in quiet moments. It is the fear of being forgotten, of living a life that no one remembers, of having all this potential, all this brilliance, and yet leaving no mark on the world. You were meant to create, to leave behind something that will echo through time, but instead, you have chosen distractions. You have chosen the fleeting over the lasting, and now you sit with the weight of that choice. Every day you spend on the wrong path is a day you can never get back. The fear of being forgotten grows, like a shadow, darker and deeper, as you realize that time is slipping away faster than you can outrun it. But it's not too late. Not yet. The power to change is still yours. You have the ability to reclaim your time, to reclaim your purpose. But it will take courage. It will take the willingness to confront the truth of what you've done, the mistakes you've made. You have to stop running from the silence and start listening to it. The silence that has been growing inside you is the key to your freedom. It is the reminder that you still have time to make a difference, that you can still walk the path you were meant to walk, but only if you choose it, only if you make the decision to stop chasing and start living with intention. The pain you feel is not a punishment. It is a reminder. It is the universe's way of telling you that you are capable of so much more than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your pain is the catalyst for change. It is the spark that will ignite the fire of your transformation. If you can look beyond the distractions, if you can focus your energy on the right things, you will see that the life you've always dreamed of is not out of reach. It is within you. It always has been, and so you stand at the crossroads once again. You can continue to chase the wrong things, to live a life of distraction, of fear, of emptiness, or you can choose something different. You can choose to step into your true purpose, to live a life that reflects the genius within you. The path is clear, but it is up to you to walk it. The world is waiting for you to awaken, to rise above the noise and become the man you were always meant to be. The choice is yours, but remember, time is not on your side. You stand on the precipice of everything you could have been, everything you are meant to be. The time is now, but it has always been now. You have been caught in a trap of your own making, a trap built from distractions, from empty pursuits. But now, the moment has come to break free, to reclaim your mind, your time, and your destiny. You have been living in the shadows, running from the very thing that could set you free. But the light is waiting for you. It has always been there, just beyond the veil of distractions. What if, instead of chasing, you allowed yourself to be drawn to what truly matters? What if, instead of seeking validation from the world, you sought validation from within? What if you listened to the whispers of your true purpose and began to act upon them, no longer afraid of the silence that once haunted you? The world is full of distractions, yes, but it is also full of opportunities, full of chances to reclaim what is yours, and the time to seize them is now. You have the power to create the life you were meant to live, the life you were born to live, but it requires courage, focus, and the willingness to walk away from the distractions that have kept you trapped. It's easy to get lost in the noise. The world pulls at you, constantly demanding your attention. It promises you everything but delivers nothing. And you, so brilliant, so capable, find yourself chasing the wrong things, wasting the precious time you have left. But what if you stopped running? What if you embraced the silence? What if you allowed yourself to focus on what truly matters? The distractions will always be there, but so too will your purpose, waiting for you to return to it. The choice is yours. The clock ticks on, The hours fade into shadows as if they were never truly yours to begin with. And yet, there is a quiet truth buried deep within the silence. You are still here. You are still breathing. You are still capable of change, of awakening from the distractions that have dulled your senses and clouded your purpose. The choices you've made, the paths you've walked, they are but echoes of the man you were meant to be, not the man you are destined to become. The seeds of your true potential have always been within you, waiting to break through the soil of fear and hesitation. The moment you stop running, you will find them. The world has always been full of noise, full of empty promises and false directions. But beneath it all, beneath the surface of this chaotic existence, there is something more, something deeper. The life you are meant to lead is not a life of chasing, but one of discovery. It is not a life of distractions, but a life of focus, of presence, of clarity. The distractions are the walls, the illusions, the chains. But the truth is the light, and it has always been with you. The more you listen, the more you will see that your true purpose is not hidden in the future, but within you. The echoes of your genius have always reverberated in the quietest moments, in the spaces between thoughts, in the pauses between breaths. You may have ignored them, drowned them out with noise, with distractions, but they are still there, waiting. All this time, you have been running from yourself, from the truth that lives within you. But now, as the noise fades, you may begin to hear it again, that soft whisper telling you that it's time. Time to reclaim your life, time to reconnect with the man you were meant to be. In this quiet moment, you realize that you have not wasted your time. The time was never lost. It was always a part of the journey. Even the distractions, even the mistakes, they have shaped you, refined you. Every misstep, every wrong turn has brought you to this very point. And now, as you stand on the edge of something new, you understand that the real journey is not about finding your purpose. It is about remembering it. It was always inside you, just waiting for you to awaken. And so you ask yourself, who will you be now? Will you continue to let distractions define you, to let the world pull you into its endless race? Or will you choose to step into the quiet, to step into the truth that lies just beyond the noise? The path before you is not one of certainty but of clarity. It is not the path of the mind but the path of the heart. The world will try to tell you that there is no time, that you must hurry, that you must chase. But you know better now. The true power lies not in the chase but in the stillness, in the focus, in the return to yourself. You stand now at the threshold of everything you have been seeking. The path ahead is not the one you thought you would walk. It is not paved with the distractions of the past, but with the quiet strength of knowing who you truly are. The world will still offer its distractions, its temptations, its false promises. But you now know better. You know that the true path is not about chasing, but about becoming who you were always meant to be. As you take your first steps forward, you will feel the weight of the choices you've made, but you will also feel the freedom of knowing that those choices no longer define you. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the distractions that once held you captive. You are something more, something greater. And now the world cannot take that from you. It cannot take your time. It cannot take your purpose, for they are yours to claim. This is not the end of your journey. It is only the beginning. And though the road ahead may be uncertain, it is yours to walk. You are not lost. You are simply awakening. The pieces are falling into place one by one, and the path is becoming clear. There is no more running. There is no more chasing. There is only you, standing in the stillness, ready to reclaim what is rightfully yours. If this awakened something in you, stay, like, subscribe, and let's keep decoding what the world tried to keep hidden.